Okay guys, here's how I made this beautiful bag. I used 5 balls of yeye yarn and 6 strands from the yeye yarn. So I made my chain, and then I used a chain of 18. I made 18 chains for my starting chain. So 1, 2, don't make your work too tight and endeavor to always hold your yarn very well so it will make your work look neat. So here is my 18th chain, and then you skip the first chain and go into the second chain, and then I made 3 half double crochet, and then I went on and made single crochet down till the last stitch. When we reach the last stitch, and then you meet me there, and I'll show you what next to do. My bag is going to come out looking pretty. So here I'm on the last stitch. So on the last stitch, you still repeat what you repeated when you were starting it. And now this is where you introduce your stitch marker. You go in 1, 2, and 3, and then into the next chains you go in with 1, and all this is where you add your stitch marker. Add your stitch marker on the first chain you made, the first chain. Yeah, that's where you add your stitch marker, and then you go ahead. We'll meet you at the end. Yeah. So now we are at the end. So we're going to go in with 2 chains in the next 4 stitches. Yeah, 2 chains in the next 4 stitches. We are creating the base of the bag at this point. And then you go in with one double crochet in every stitch. Sorry, I mean half double crochet in every stitch. When we get to the end, and I'll show you what next to do. Now here we are at the end. You will still repeat the same thing you did there. You did at the end of that row. You go in with 2 double crochet. So this is my 1 half double crochet. And then endeavor to always put your stitch marker, so because if you don't, you might lose everything and you have to start over again, which is not good. So I'm at the end of this row. That's 2 double crochet in the next 4 stitches, and then you go in with 1 half double crochet till the end, till we meet at the next stitch marker. Here we are at the end of this stitch marker, and I'm going to go in with 1 half double crochet, 2 half double crochet, another 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and 2 double crochet in the stitch. So you're going to repeat 2 double crochet in that is the last double crochet. Please always carry your stitch marker along as you are removing it and making the other half double crochet. Please add it back so you don't miss out your steps, please. We'll meet at the next stitch marker. Please, you do this round till we meet at the stitch marker. Yeah, please, if you are confused about anything, you can DM me for the steps. Now we are at the stitch marker. Now you are now going to go in with 1 half double crochet and another double crochet in the same stitch. That's 2, 2 in this stitch, and we are going to make it in the next 5 stitches. You are going to make 2 double crochet in the next 5 stitches from your stitch marker. You'll make 2 double crochet in that stitch. You remove your stitch marker, make another one till we make in 5 stitches. So here I am after making 2 double crochet in the next 5 stitches. Now I'm going to go in with 1 double crochet till we meet at the next stitch marker. Please hold your strands very well. You know the yarn is doubled, so you need to carry every strand along so your work will be clean and neat. Now look at that piece. At this junction we're making the piece of the bag. Now when you arrive at the stitch marker, you remove it and still repeat what you did. Yeah. This is just the same thing you did on the other row. Only you have arrived at the stitch marker. You are now going to be making 1 double crochet in every stitch. You are building the body of the bag now. You can build the body of the bag to any length you want. If you want it a shoulder bag, a mini bag that you can just carry in your hand, you just have to add the rows till you get what you want. So here I've gotten what I want. So you're now going to count all the stitches on the bag and divide it by 2. So every side you will count how many stitches you want, how wide you want your hand to be. I counted 7 stitches on each side, so I made use of 14 this side and 14 this side. So after getting what you want, you're now going to remove that place you marked and go in with 1 half double crochet, 1 half double crochet in the next stitch. You're going to go around till you reach where your stitch marker is. Please place your stitch markers as you are removing it so you don't miss it. So here now I've made now where the stitch marker was, I removed it. So now I'm going to join both sides of the bag together. You're just going to remove that stitch marker, and where you remove that stitch marker, you're going with a hook, bring it out and slip stitch it. Yeah, you're now going to turn your work and now going into the next chain beside that stitch. Please count your stitches so that you don't make your stitches too much. You just make sure the stitches you're starting with are the stitches you're going to go with, so your hands are going to be equal. Here I was just doing my thing, placing my stitch markers. At this junction you don't have to. So here I'm just making the hands. Okay, I'm going to make a round, and now we're not going to go in with a stitch here. Yes. And then you're going to continue building the body, the handle, to the length that you want. Just look at this amazing body of this bag. See how clean and chunky it is. This is what my bag looks like. So the same thing you did this side, I'm going to repeat it exactly the same this side. Then I'm joining it. I prefer joining with this. Yeah, I think it makes my work cleaner. Please don't make it tight. You don't have to make the sewing, the joining together tight, but just make sure you tie the end. I didn't tie it, but I tied my end off camera. Yeah, and that's just it. You have this beautiful bag to yourself. Nico, don't look at this beauty. Oh,